It's been 3,000 years. It's been 3,000 years. It took a lot of browsing and trouble to find out, but he saw one. A new Super YYTP to react to, and it's long enough to react to. So, dance party! Fine, Batman, I'll just start the reaction. I haven't used this theme song in 3,000 years. Oh, yeah, it's the revivation of Super YYTP reaction. 'Cause finally a new one was uploaded about 3 hours ago. And of course I did, and I didn't see it, but because I was busy with the day of the skater couple, whole final part, but now it's finally time. Let's see what new jokes this YTP has to offer. Hallelujah. By the way, that's a Pokepun I made up. Play on Halucha and Hallelujah. Hope you like it. Anyway, let's start this reaction now. Thanks, Red Loopty, he for making this. I've been waiting for 3,000 years, not really. But yeah, I've been waiting for long. And now one's finally here! What kind of editing is this? Could you stop saying the same word? Super. You're just calling it super. Because it deserves to not have the Y in it. But if it didn't have the Y in it, then I wouldn't have been able to make that why not joke in my sword. So, why don't you add memes? It'll make it more interesting. Me too, because I haven't watched one of these YTPs he's on camera in ages. Just why? Ah, this is the generation I watched. Yeah. So that means it's probably gonna be an episode that I've seen. And I'll tell you. I just hope Brad is a main priority in this. Because in mine, I actually offered to give her a spot in the spotlight 3 times. Oh my! What the F? Jimmy Neutron, what are you doing here? I mean, I didn't really care about you care about Jimmy Neutron in my past. I just saw a few commercials of his DVDs on TV, and yeah, I watched a few episodes on a DVD I owned, and they were pretty funny, but I'm not a full fan of Jimmy Neutron. I'm a kind of okay fan, but not a big fan.
Looks like our friend Pig needs our help.
What? This episode again? Okay, 1. That's Jimmy Neutron, not Pig. 2, why did they choose this episode of all things? I want to see some uniqueness. Try to make a YTP of Super Wide that's not only this episode in particular. They're acting like this episode is the king of all episodes.
Let's go.
Where are the edits? It feels like I'm actually watching the actual episode. Where's the edits?
Come on.
Okay, there they are.
Come on.
Stop it.
Come on.
We get it.
Hi.
Can we? Oh my. I don't think No. The kid's a snack. Trepo Tom's the meal. They're just skipping as all the stomps. And they just like this Super Y episode, but only with Jill stomping. And I wonder what you're gonna do. What is that making? I don't know how that edit makes any sense. Ugh, they skipped Red. Does anyone care about her? Note, everyone hates Red except for me. I'm the only one who in my YTPs actually gave her a bit of time in the spotlight. But in other YTPs, the spotlight will never be on Red. Are you gonna do the PP joke? No, they skip her too. They just skip her too.
Great. We're all okay. State your problem.
How can we see him state the problem if we're just staring at that book right above you? Seriously. That's a bad kind of edit. I mean, why would you ever want to zoom in on something that's not a character and just keep everything else physical about the scene the same? That's depressing. Yeah, of course they zoom in on the scene that's the most depressing. Of course they zoom in on the frame that looks the most depressing, because they could have just made Pig say, "I have crippling depression," right there. I've seen the same edit before. Just like the Super Y song, but they only say the word super. Preston? I think you said the wrong word. Preston. Yeah, I think that's weirdly specific.
Let's read.
No. Okay, I think they're just gonna skip all the words because that's all gonna be. And yeah, we know. A pig alpha. Why did you just make that weird coincidence that that a pig can't be an alpha? At least you could have just made him end up saying Alpha Sapphire. You know, the Pokemon game. Besides, it makes sense too. This was made 3 hours ago, so all the Pokemon games were made so far during that point, including Sword and Shield DLC. So why couldn't you just make him say Alpha Sapphire? Because that would make so much sense.
With my amazing alphabet tools, I can build a sign that tells us which way the wolf is.
And they just skip that whole routine and go right to the FI. 2 more FIs and you get beepy, lol.
Which letters did you find?
Wow, they actually make him say soup again. That's a very obvious joke. I think in my next long multiple part Super YYTP, I'm gonna make a joke about where he says soup and then an error happens that says you used a joke for Super Y that was too predictable. Similar to the Princess PP joke. Because that would be too predictable. Maybe that's why this guy didn't use it. Did you try and make the crowd say F you? No. You mean nothing? They just instantly go in. He doesn't have to struggle for them like in... I mean, this is weird. For a first multiple parts, and pretty long Super YYTP, he on my channel. I have to be careful that it doesn't end up like Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, because my multiple part Super YYTPs just made a trilogy that finished just today. Seriously, a whole trilogy. And I just don't know what to do. Whatever. I'm just gonna continue. Whatever. It was 3,000 years since I knew who Super YYTP was uploaded. So I gotta finish watching this one. Oh, I know what's gonna happen, or you're just gonna put Donald Trump's face there. Or once the wall is active, you just edit Donald Trump in and he says, "We need to build a wall." Sorry. I'm really into that joke because of one of the last Super YYTPs. He's where Donald Trump was a main priority. Jimmy Neutron's back! Jimmy Neutron, you're not Donald Trump! This guy must really like Jimmy Neutron. He's a big fan, and I'm a kind of okay fan of Jimmy Neutron, as I stated earlier in this video. Besides, their faces is though. Obviously.
Oh my peas! To get to the wolf, we need to get past this wall of sticks.
Yeah. I feel like there should be an edit that says where they edit Darwin in and he says, "And we're apparently too stupid to walk on the lawn." Because that makes sense. There's convenient room to walk around this wall.
But
how? Wonder Red, my favorite character. Ah! What? Why? You replace her with someone else. Why? Yeah. Like a prototype YTP, he stated, "I'm asking why now." Why do you like to bash on her? Why do you like to bash on Wonder Red? And you just take this random circle guy and put a picture of him over Wonder Red covering her up. Okay. My request for another Super YYTP. Someone make a Super YYTP that's focusing a little more on Red and giving her love. Because this one, this edit sucks. I mean, why did you just bring this random guy in? Okay, I could see her at that point. Yeah. Send in all the... Just great, not that FBI nonsense again. Why are you ruining Wonder Red? She's amazing, and you're just going around calling the FBI on her. And the next Super YYTP, no more. I mean, not that I'm angry or anything. I just hope the plain edits here for her trying to stop Donald Trump's wall is good. Because I really don't want the FBI coming. No! And stop doing that over and over. Oh my god! You're gonna make her annihilate herself! Yeah. No. I'm triggered by that too, but yeah, it's so funny I can't stay angry with that clip. Oh. A D guy, you little... Well, what happens next? Another funny but makes me trigger scene about Red? Isn't that obvious? They added an extra D. Oh my. Sorry, I can't. I just can't. I'm just done. I just can't.
Spoilers? You do? Where?
Just look behind you and you'll know.
Oh, yeah.
Can you not read that? And I thought your power was to read.
Which letters did you find?
You could see D, E, and D, which put the way they are, they spell dead.
T, E. A D, E, and an E? Way to go.
Nope. Just no.
Do you want to know the password to Sketch's Roblox account?
Oh crap, not another Roblox joke! If you've been watching his Super YYTP reaction series, you'd know that at one Super YYTP focused a lot on Roblox jokes. Yes, even the oofs. And in the end, they even ended up deleting the Roblox account. Please go check, and if you haven't, please go check out that video after you see this one. What's next?
Und I bet you do. Sketch's Roblox account password is...
Nothing!
We can't talk to the wolf if he's big and bad.
Of course.
What can we do?
That. You can do that.
Proto.
Ah! No, Proto, get out of here! This is not Protojet! No! Jimmy Neutron, you're back! Jimmy Neutron has become very interested in these super reader guys. Does he want to experiment on them for their powers? That's actually not a bad idea for the next multiple part or Super YYTP. I just need more ideas for that.
Ready, set, zap.
You literally just killed Jimmy Neutron. Sorry, just can't. Ah! That guy, the curse of my life. All because of an earlier edit in this YTP.
Small bad wolf. I want to hop and blow everything down.
You mean nothing because you're super small? And that's it. I've been waiting and waiting, and this was the Super YYTP that I got. Hilarious. Once again, let's celebrate over this.
My best friend. And friends are family. My friend.